Hello there. Good morning to you. This is Kakaaki Social. I'm Onoshiorena, Obozeghie. Welcome to a new week. Now, EFCC had the biggest share of the trends table this weekend. This is for raiding 2 nightclubs in Alagbaka area of Akure, the Ondo State capital. As netizens insist, it was around 1 a.m. when they stormed the place in their number in different vehicles. They shot sporadically in the air, opened tear gas on customers, tortured people who were in both lounges, confiscated phones, destroyed the CCTV cameras to bury evidence, and then they went away with a groom-to-be who was having his bachelor's eve with his friends. Well, the EFCC has responded. They agreed that they were at both clubs that morning. They arrested 127 persons who you see on your screen right now. They said that they are suspected Yahoo boys because the 2 parties that were happening at both places were Yahoo parties. Well, apart from the arrest, every other allegation, they denied it and they maintained that the men acted professionally and not as is being speculated on social media. People have been asking, where are the women? Because women were also there, but they said, oh, Yahoo boys, 127 of them. This user says, you left out the part where you flogged women with heavy sticks and some of them had to be hospitalized. You destroyed the CCTV and took the engines away to stop the images from circulating. Wristwatches and cars are now incriminating evidences. Okay, says, just in case you do not know, maybe you left with CCTVs or you destroyed them for evidence sake, and then wristwatches will tell the story. Olu Yemi says, the names of the female EFCC official who was removing wigs from the girls at Abo Royal Club during the Akure invasion is Halima. Dear EFCC, please ask her what she intends to do with the wigs she took. And this is another allegation right there from persons who said they were there, that one of the female operatives was collecting wigs from women who were at the club. And then Dan Dizzy says EFCC needs to move correctly because they are about to trigger a time bomb. 2020 was for SARS. 2024 might be them that finally destroys everything. And then on the other side is Daniel Rega, who says, it's funny how many people get angry whenever the EFCC arrests suspected fraudsters. So Yahoo boys should get a pass because we have corrupt politicians, but same people want a working Nigeria. Apparently, Yahaya Bello, I'm not sure it's going to stop trending anytime soon because whenever a case is reported, where is Yahaya Bello is always the case. But in November last year, you remember that the EFCC boss says, oh, his men will stop night stings. But that hasn't stopped, obviously, from the recent development. Let's see more stories and more thought of netizens. Okay, this is the Nigeria Governors Forum, who in a statement issued on Friday disclosed that the proposed minimum wage of 60,000 naira at the time is too high and not something they can pay. Well, they fear that if the amount is adopted, all allocations would be spent on salary payment and none would be available for development projects in their various states. Well, NLC to Nigeria governors, they have responded and they say, if you cannot pay minimum wage, please resign because you were voted for governance, not only for infrastructure. So that's the case. And remember that the federal government also topped the 60,000 naira with urgent 2K, as you put it, and then NLC rejected. However, they stepped down to 250,000 naira from the 494,000 naira that they were at before. How did this meet netizens? You want to ask? Let's see. Awesome says 60,000 naira. Not even up to the price of a bottle of their favorite wine. And it says, Chai, that's responding to NGF right there. In more reactions, Patrick C. says, Nigerians are not ready to hold their leaders accountable. This is a slap on NLC headquarters and all Nigerian workers. The governor spent 968 billion naira on refreshment. In 3 months, VP's lodge was built with 21 billion naira. Yet, Nigerian workers don't deserve a living wage We need a drastic change. And also, the truth only says it's not about how big the money is. It's the value of the money that matters. Even if a minimum wage is increased to 1 million naira today, it will not be enough in a country where price controls are not regulated. It says this is a country where people sell their goods and services at their own prices without being checkmated. Then he was trying to give statistics, but then a user, someone sent this to our WhatsApp number and he says their next offer is 62,950 naira. Last, I've never seen this kind of case of see finish. Federal government, they price label like Akure. You go take or you no go take. You know when you want to buy that thing at the market, you now say, Madam, what will be your last price? Make a day go. You will not be going and you say, oh yeah, come and take. Other times you'll be going and you'll be waiting for, come take. Now, so you go, no level for you. All right, let's see more story. And this is coming from Sokoto State, where reactions are trailing the renaming of Pepsi Road in that state, Sokoto State, to President Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu Road. Well, the picture made it online over the weekend ahead of its rescheduled commissioning, which was earlier slated for June 3, some 7 days ago. That's the picture right here, Seyi Ahmed Bola Tinubu Road. It was top on the conversations as well, and people are concerned about illustrious sons of the land. So this user David says, the question is, on what grounds do you name a state road after Seyi Tinubu? In what capacity does he deserve to have a road named after him? Because he is the son of the president? This is just a classic case of politics of patronage in Nigeria. Do for me, I do for you. In another reaction, Kev says we all should know by now that some of these state governors under the umbrella of this present administration party are doing works to impress the man in power, but not the people they govern in their various states. I would have said, God help us in this country, but no need, because God has already helped us. And then, El Commandant says the name of the road doesn't matter. As long as the project has been implemented, the name of the road shouldn't bring criticism. And people were also trying to make a case for him. Oh, it's a big name on himself. Before his father even made it to the biggest office of the land, he's a philanthropist and all of that. But then we'll leave it at that for more stories, which is the Competition and Consumer Protection Tribunal has fined MultiChoice Nigeria, who owns DSTV and GoTV 150 million naira for disputing the court's jurisdiction and ordered the company to provide subscribers in Nigeria with a 1-month free subscription. That's every of their customer. Now, you would remember that they were warned from raising their fees without proper notice, and that's the case right here, that if they would continue to do it, then they have to pay that 150 million naira and make sure that every of their subscribers, MultiChoice is a parent company, so their children, DSTV and GoTV subscribers should get that for free 1 month. But this user says, federal government ordering people to do this and that, but they no fit increase minimum wage. Okay, let's see more reactions. Assistant Don says, instead of telling them to reduce the price, because what will now happen after the 1 month free viewing? We will go back to the status quo, right? And also in alignment with that is Saj Mind, who says, this is not what we wanted. All we wanted is pay per view. I, for one, consider their current subscription plans cheating. If we can't get pay per view in Nigeria, then all these fines meant nothing. And that is the case right there. I mean, that has been the case basically. That if I'm in Band Z, for example, I don't have lights. Why should you be charging me when my DSTV is not on? But they said that because of the sports events that they have, that's why it's been topping others. But let's see. This is our final story. It's coming from Delta State, Asaba. It's of wives that are protesting side chicks, and they've threatened to publish their pictures if they do not leave their husbands.
No more husband snatching. Yes. If we catch with my husband, I go post your picture. Yes. I go post your picture. Yes. I go post your picture. Yes.
right, there's a debate going on right here, whether that is justified or not, but we leave it at that and call it a day today. It is the end of Kakaaki Social.